Are you ready?
I am ready.
The MOJO Show Power Rankings.
Number 10, what do you got?
I have the one, the only New England Patriots at 4-2, leading the division.
Wow.
Now, this is definitely a homerish pick. If this is the top 15 power rankings, 100%, top 10, you know what? It's my power rankings.
It's yours, and nobody can question it.
Go Drake.
Number 10, I have the Seattle Seahawks. I picked the Jags last week. They go over there, they win. Darnold's looking good. Najigba is leading the league in receiving yards, so
I said earlier, number 9, I said I was going to give Darnold some props, and I made him my money pick, and now I'm putting him at number 9 in the power rankings, so he can thank me. He can thank me later.
Number 9, we kind of flipped our 9 and 10s. Number 9, I have the New England Patriots.
Oh.
I think your schedule is a little bit favorable. I think Drake is playing good ball. Your receivers and your offense is starting to move. Your rushing attack is terrible, but the offense is moving. The defense is playing well. New England's at number 9.
Yep. Number 8, this team should probably be a little bit higher, but I'm just going to put them at 8 because that's where they are. The Chiefs, 3-3. They could be higher. A lot of these teams are separated by one game at this point. They're coming alive. They're getting Rice back this week. Worthy already came back a few weeks ago, and they're going to probably cause some problems very soon.
Number 8, I have the Rams. 17-3 win against the lifeless Ravens wasn't great. They're going to London to play the Jags. We'll see what happens here. To your point, they play down to their opponents potentially, but they're still 4-2, I believe. So
yeah,
Rams at number 8.
That's why I have the Rams at number 7, either tied with the Seahawks, I guess, in the division. But I just trust McVay more at this point. In Stafford, Puka's injury concerns me a little bit, but they do have Adams, so I think they'll be okay.
Number 7, I have the Pittsburgh Steelers sitting at 4-1. Again, I don't think they're doing anything crazy, but they're winning games, and I think they're going to improve to 5-1.
Number 6, I have the Indianapolis Colts with Indiana Jones, which is a neat little nickname that Danny Dimes now has. They're just winning games. They're leading the AFC, actually, in record, and just win, baby.
Number 6, yep, I have the Colts at number 6 for the exact same reasons that you just said. They keep winning. I picked them to beat the Chargers. If they beat the Chargers, they're looking at 6-1, which is nuts.
Yep. The team I forgot a few weeks in my first few power rankings are the Chargers. I think they might get Joe Alt back this week, and I just like the way they play football. I think Harbaugh's a really good coach. They went down a little bit with the injuries, but I think they're going to come back on the up and up.
Number 5, I have the Philadelphia Eagles. They've fallen from the 1 seed to the 5 seed. Their offense looks like they're in disarray. I did pick them to win this week, but still a top 5 team.
Yep.
Well, I don't know what their identity is anymore. So, number 5.
Yeah, these 3 and 4 could really swap for me, but 4 right now I have the Eagles there. Like you said it a few weeks ago, until they win, they're up there. And I'm sorry, until they lose. And they lost 2 in a row. So, but they're still top 5. They could drop very quickly out of this top 10, though. If they lose another and they look lifeless again, we'll see what happens next week.
Number 4, I have the Buffalo Bills. They've been number 2 in my power rankings, but to your point, we just talked about Philly and Buffalo lost 2 in a row. Is it a blip or is it a trend? I don't know, but I still trust them. They're still one of the better teams in the league, so number 4.
Yeah, I got the... Where was I? Did I say 4? You said 4.
Yeah.
Bills, number 3. It's weird because we beat them obviously at home, but they just have more cachet than we do. I think Josh Allen is, like, as much as I want Drake May to eventually be an MVP, like, Josh Allen is the MVP. So I think they'll be just fine with him.
Number 3, I have the Detroit Lions. Tough game on the road against KC, but overall they are having a fantastic season for losing both their coordinators. We were completely wrong on that, and they are number 3. And I did pick them to beat the Tampa Bakers because they're at home, and I think Baker doesn't have his weapons.
Yes. Number 2, I have the Detroit Lions, even with that loss to the Chiefs, with their decimated defense. I still think they have the moxie to keep it going. I really like Campbell. I've been impressed with Campbell this season as the head coach, I won't lie. I thought they were going to have a much bigger dip, and they haven't.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Number 2, it's very strange because their record would indicate that they would not be this high, but I think it's a tale as old as time lately. The Kansas City Chiefs at number 2. They're 3-3. They're rattling off some good wins. They're starting to put it together. They're getting healthy again. I think that, to your point, the AFC is wide open, and with those clear-cut favorites of the Bengals and the Bills and the Ravens being null and void at this point, besides, the Bills, but they lost 2 in a row. I think it's kind of the Chiefs to lose again, unfortunately.
Agreed. And like I said earlier, I can see how the Rams even higher. I'm sorry, the Chiefs higher than the 8. I just put it there because of record. Number 1, I have the Tampa Bay Baconators at number 1. They're 5-1. They have the best record in the NFL. Things could change very quickly with Baker's receiving core all going the way to the injury bug. But we'll see when they play my number. They're playing literally the 2 on my power ranking, so that'll be a big shift next week.
Number 1, the Tampa Bakers.
Yeah.
I watched the way that Baker played on Sunday. That first down on a 3rd and 14 or whatever the hell it was. Again,
you you find yourself pumping your fist.
Yeah, I was like, oh man. Like I remember like saying something out loud. I was like, that was fucking crazy. Like not many quarterbacks can make that fucking play. They're 5-1. Again, I think I did pick the Lions because they're at home. The injuries are piling up for them, at least at the receiving core. But believe in Baker.
Yep.
They are number 1 as of right now.
Both power rankings. These things are kind of hard to do because as we're going through, I realized I didn't have the Bills. I was like, that's not right. So the team that got kicked off of mine were the Ravens, obviously long gone. And my NFC pick, the Packers. So they'll probably jump back up next week.
Yeah, you had somebody. Who was your number?
Excuse me.
Who was your number?
Patriots, Seahawks, Chiefs, Rams, Colts, Chargers.
Chargers are off my list.
Yeah.
Chargers, Washington was only on it one time. The Ravens have fallen off completely. Yeah, it is kind of hard because especially during the season, there's a lot of those middling teams of 3-3s and 4-2s.
It'll separate as the weeks progress.
Yeah, but I mean, it's funny that we mainly have the same top 10 without even talking about it. So that is
The MOJO Show Power Ranking.
Stay ahead of the game with the MOJO. We got picks, hot takes, all the info. Mo dropping stats, crunching numbers, that's the vibe. Joe say what he see and feel, gon' decide. If you ain't tuning in, throw a flag on the play. It's going down over here the MOJO way.